All right, here we go. I removed the original sound just so that it was a little bit clearer. Um, and so first, I'm going to start with the wooden spear. So I've got 2 wooden spears here because it actually does take more than one. I'm not sure if Bruce scales as the game goes on, but anyway. So my little foray here with the wooden spear is not especially successful, but he gets so many shots at you with the wooden spear. And the wooden spear is also a little bit slower, which is kind of difficult. This is a particular recording also, and even in general, is assuming too with your timing that you are hosting or you're just playing locally, because I have played, with someone who is on my same coast, and if someone else is hosting, the lag on it, you have to hit that left click so much sooner than you already do, and it's already pretty out there. It's definitely possible to do it too early. He will go over the stick and he will bite you. But if you aim for the white of his nose here, he just starts to open his mouth, but it's already a little bit open, maybe an inch or so. And then you poke his nose. Here, I'm showing here, it's possible to get 3 hits in. 1 on his nose, 1 on his side, and 1 on his fin. In order to get the follow-up on his fin, you need to pursue him. So you're like in a W, and you're going to either A or D, depending on which direction he's turning. And you have to kind of swim after him. So I'm swimming after him here. If not, you can usually get 2. You can get 1 on his side as he turns away from you. You typically cannot do that if he's actually gotten you a bite, because you've got a little bit of you reel back a little bit and you just can't recover, particularly if you have the wooden spear. So here I've used an entire wooden spear. Bruce is totally fine because I'm essentially poking him with a stick. So I moved to the other one. It's always good to have a backup weapon anyway. You'll notice I have 4 spears here. And I'm going to show here you can poke late. That one was late. Or you can poke early and he will get a hit in. You've got a few hits here. The other thing that I'm trying to do as I'm fighting him here is keep my back to the surface of the water. And then pretty much every time after I swim after him, I hit the S, I back up, and I hit the space bar, and I will basically surface on the water to try to get air. And you can do that while still looking down. See how I'm looking down, but I'm getting air still? So here I'm I can only take 1 more hit. I don't want to die. So I back all the way up, and then I'm going to stop the video here and sleep and recharge. And he only has a couple more hits in, so I just restarted after he's gone with a wooden spear. I promise I didn't cheat. But definitely it takes 1.5 wooden spears. Again, this is a couple hundred days in. I'm not sure if it's easier later or not. So after this one, we're going to use the metal spear. And the metal spear is so much easier for a couple different reasons. One is a lot faster. When you hit that left click, it pokes out there pretty quickly. The hang time is about the same. Your timing window to hit Bruce is about the same. But the spear itself does more damage to him. You don't have to hit him as many times. He doesn't get as many shots at you. And it's just a lot easier and worth the metal, frankly, because you don't have to use 1.5 spears. You have to use 1 total. So you'll notice here that I'm at maybe 30% with this spear, and I'll use the rest of it. When you jump off and kind of look for Bruce, he's typically fairly close to the surface, but you're going to want to kind of know where he is the first time. Here I am, I'm backing up, putting my back up above the water, but facing downward. See how much quicker the metal spear is. Getting those 3 hits in even is also really nice. 1 for the side, 1 for the tail. He gets a lot more scratches on him too. You'll notice a lot more damage. He gets a couple of key scratches on his nose and his sides, and that's when you're like, okay, we're getting pretty close. to him being dead so that I could start diving and move along. It's best just to keep your eyes on him so you know where he's going to go, especially if you're in a reef or anything like that. He's going to go around corners, and sometimes, the model will phase through mountains and stuff like that. So, um, but anyway, that's Killing Bruce. Happy shark hunting, and enjoy your raft.